Welcome back to Man Down Sports. As you can see from the thumbnail, Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharpe, first take is the topic of discussion. This is their first episode together on First Take. Of course, they did the Club Shay Shay episode on Shannon Sharpe's podcast last week. That was good. A lot of great content. And, I expected this was going to be good content, whether it was good or bad. And I got to be honest, it's watchable. Shannon Sharpe is a superstar, man. Stephen A. Smith was very smart to get him on board. ESPN was very smart to go and take that talent away from Fox and FS1. And Skip Bayless was very naive to think that you could just lose Shannon Sharpe, especially lose him to your competitor, right? All because of ego. So I think this show actually is going to save First Take and Stephen A. Smith for a little while. So that was smart on them. However, the show was good overall, but it got off to a shaky start, man. Let me explain why. All this build up. You know what? As a matter of fact, let me just play the build up and let me play the blunder as it happened. But before I play the audio, make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube. If you're watching us from Facebook, head over to YouTube, give us a subscription, a thumbs up, share the live as well. And make sure you leave a comment. So without further ado, this is the build up and this is how it started up on First Take this morning.
Stephen A., what is your sole purpose at First Take?
To do whatever you tell me to, drill sergeant.
That's a brilliant idea. You must be a damn genius. You must have an IQ of 160. Now get the First Take.
I run this show. I don't care what drill sergeant is. You heard me? First Take's in the hands. It's a new day, baby.
You wanted it, didn't you? I know you did, because I was there when you asked. It's coming, y'all.
Help is on the way, I promise you. I beat you down every time. Somehow you keep inviting me back.
It isn't a competition. I have no competition.
You coming at me? I'm coming right back at you.
That's not a strong argument.
You love stirring the pot. If a dog has a square butt, it will poop blocks.
What? Why?
I'm going to make you look foolish.
No, you didn't say that on national TV.
I did. Tell the truth.
The blasphemy coming out of your mouth right now.
Welcome to the beatdown. First Take's in the hands. Let's go.
Today is the day, folks. Good day. Welcome into First Take. We are laboring. Thank you for being with us. And look who is here. Three-time Super Bowl champ, Hall of Famer, Shannon Sharpe, Club Shay Shay in the building.
Let me get my mask.
It is our honor to have you, Shannon.
Appreciate the low down.
So that's a lot of build up, a big old promo. Stephen A. thinks he's a Hollywood actor now. He's been on soap operas playing this character named Brick. So he's in the theatrics and in the theater and the acting. I mean, First Take and debate shows as a whole has, but it started out one way, but it's turned into more theatrics and acting, right? Some people make their whole career off of hating a team, and they go over the top with how much they hate it because I don't know, for some reason it seemed to drive ratings, and then they would channel that in as well and hate a player, and some or love a player. You can make your whole career off of defending LeBron James and arguing the GOAT debate like Shannon and Nick Wright has, or you can be on the other end of that spectrum, and now you got both ends of the spectrum arguing at the midpoint. So I say all that to say this. They did all that build up. They introduced them right. It was a good little build up. All for it to go like this on the very first segment.
All right. 15 and a half sacks last season,
Right.
most among defensive tackles.
Yes.
Shannon, is KC on upset alert if they don't get Jones back?
Yes, because if you think about it, the Lions were picked to win that division, Skip. I'm sorry.
Okay. It's all right. It's all right.
Stephen A.
Right. Yeah.
They were picked to win the division since the first time since it realigned in 2002.
Cool.
So we're talking over 2 decades. They're picked to win that division.
So he calls the man Skip on the very first segment of the show, the first topic. Shannon, you go first. Tell me what you think. And just muscle memory, and there's been a lot of time off of him not saying Skip name, but I guess this is his first time actually being back in that format at the table, face to face with someone debating a sports topic. And he's been doing it for the last 5 or 6 years with Skip. And I guess muscle memory he just came out and said Skip name. However, like it's understandable and it's more funny than it is serious. It's just something to laugh at. It's not serious. It's you know, it doesn't indicate anything you know, outrageous, but it is funny to bring up when you make that blunder on national television. With the breakup being such a the breakup itself was just so much news, and then all the build up for you to go on to Stephen A. Smith. Like, it's so many storylines with that thing, and this just adds to it, and it's hilarious. It just adds fuel to the fire, right? But let me explain what just happened in other terms. If you're dating a girl or you're living with a female, and you know you've been talking behind her back to this other female, and y'all been talking about getting together and all that stuff, and I gotta handle this part first, and you know this seems like it's going down in the dump, so you know as soon as I can separate from this situation, then I can move in with you and we can do our thing, and you do all that, and then y'all break up. It's very public, and then you get with this other girl shortly after, and that's very public, and then we found out that you've been talking to her the whole time that you was with her, and y'all was planning to get this together in case this fall apart, and y'all get together and everybody's all happy for you, and then y'all get married, and then on the honeymoon, the first time y'all get in bed and do y'all thing, I say my ex-girlfriend name in the midst of it. That's pretty much what just happened in front of everyone. The difference is no one would know that I said my ex-girlfriend's name if you don't tell her. But Shannon just said his ex-girlfriend's name or his ex co-star's name in front of his co-star and in front of millions of people that was watching his show and watching ESPN, and we all get to talk about it and laugh about it because it's funny. It's not serious, it's funny, but that is hilarious. Put a check in the block for Skip Bayless on this one. Skip been taking L's all week, but the first segment of First Take and the first topic that they debated, Skip gets a check for that one. It's a win for Skip, but that's the only win he's getting. Everything else Skip is getting is L's, because the better talent is over on ESPN on Stephen A. Smith's show, and Skip is left to try to figure out how to replace him, and it looked like it's gonna take 3 people to replace him, maybe 4, and I mean and it's not working. A rapper and 2 football players and 2 female analysts. It's just so many people replacing them. And Stephen A. Smith was the one who was having the revolving door of different people coming in to debate him. And now it looks like he's found his one and all, his catch-all. He's found the guy who can sit across from him every day. And I didn't know if it was gonna be. I thought he was still gonna do the revolving door, but it looks like this is him every day, which is a good thing. It's gonna save that show. But I thought that was hilarious, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man, about Shannon Sharpe saying his ex-girlfriend's name on national TV and calling his new boo by his old boo's name. I thought that was hilarious. Leave all the comments in the comments.